Cisco Webex Meetings also has the capability of adding a whiteboard and sharing a whiteboard with your participants. In order to get a whiteboard, what you're going to do is in the floating toolbar on the bottom of your meeting screen, you're going to click on the button that allows you to share content. When you click on Share Content, initially you get all the different windows of all the applications that are open on your screen that you could share with the participants in your meeting. However, if you scroll down, you'll notice at the bottom lines over here, you have an option to share a new whiteboard. So when you click on Share, you will get a little pop-up message that says that nobody's going to be able to view anything else but your whiteboard at this time, and you're going to click OK. So now we are in a whiteboard mode, and you'll notice on the left-hand side you have a variety of annotation tools that you can use on the screen. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but if you rest your cursor on any of them, they'll tell you exactly what they are. So for instance, if you have a text tool, you can type in whatever it is you're going to type in, and then in addition you have some writing tools. So down here, this pen tool, when you click on it, you have two different options. You have a pencil and you have a pen. The pen tool writes very thick and the pencil tool writes a little bit thinner, so you can choose your tool. And if you have a touch screen, you can obviously touch right on the screen and you can work out, whatever it is you're going to be annotating. You can change the pen color by clicking on this little block over here. You also have an eraser tool. So if you just click on the eraser itself, you'll be able to just click away different segments that you have written on your whiteboard. But if you click on the arrow next to the eraser, you will have an option to clear all of the annotations, which would clear all the annotations if you had multiple pages of this whiteboard, or clear my annotations, which would just make the annotations you currently see on the screen disappear. In addition, you also have some line tools, some shape tools, so you can draw straight lines using this tool, or single arrows, double arrows. In addition, you have some shapes that you can use as well. If you chose to do any of these, you just click and drag across the screen. So these are basically the tools, the annotation tools that you have available to you. If at some point when you are done using this whiteboard feature and you would like to save the work that has been done to distribute to your participants later, what you can do is save your screen. So when you click on this Save button, by default it's going to want to save it to this UCF format, and this format will only open up within Cisco Webex. So let's say, for example, you had written on this and you wanted to continue with this lesson on another day. You would save it to this, and then you would be able to open it again through Webex. If you wanted to save this so that you could then give it to students, what you can do instead of saving it as a UCF format is you can save it as a PDF format, and then this could then be distributed to students for review, or you could just save it for your own personal use. So just be aware that the default will be UCF, and if you do want a copy to share, you should change it to PDF. If you are done using the whiteboard feature and you would like to exit out but still continue your meeting, what you're going to do is come up to the top area over here where it says you're sharing your whiteboard. You're going to click on this drop down and you're going to hit the X button to close out of it. It will ask you again if you do want to save this current document, and again it gives you those same two options to save it as a UCF or a PDF. But if you don't want to save it, you can just click the X and then hit No. And then it will bring you back to your regular meeting, which is still going on, and you'll be able to continue conversing with the participants. And then you can just end the meeting whenever you choose to, the normal way you would, by clicking the X and then ending the meeting. So that's a basic summary of how to use the whiteboard feature from within your Cisco Webex meeting.